This is Cubone Games coming at you with 4 likely characters for the Fighter Pass and 4 characters that I want. Number 1 for likely is Cinderace. You can't... Okay, so Cinderace is signature attack. Pyro Ball is just too perfect for a neutral B. And with Pokemon Sword and Shield selling 18 million copies by June of this year, in the span of 8 months. That's 8 months. That's 8 months. In 8 months, it sold 18 million. That's crazy. And with the Crown Tundra coming out in a couple days, what is it? Today's the 17th, as of uploading this. That's 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That's 5 days. 5 days away. With the possibility of more DLC coming for that game, because of its, I'd say it's a success. Selling 18 million copies. And Cinderace is by far the most popular starter Pokemon in that game, from what I've seen. Yeah, you could argue for Rillaboom to complete the starter type trifecta. But as of right now, it doesn't seem like they really care about that. I mean, in past games, we've gotten Charizard, Greninja, even Incineroar in base game and Ultimate. It doesn't seem like they really care much for completing that trio. So I think Cinderace is most likely, if we were to get a Gen 8 Pokemon rep. Alright, next we have Monster Hunter. Now Monster Hunter is huge in Japan. And if we were to get something like last year's like Banjo and Hero, we could get something like Crash for the Western fans and Monster Hunter for Japan. Don't get me wrong, the West has Monster Hunter fans. And the fact that Monster Hunter got its own dedicated direct after the partner showcase, what was it, like 1 or 2 months ago? I think it was last month. Shows that they're really invested in bringing Monster Hunter to the Switch. And with no sign of the Rathalos Armor Me costume, and with Rathalos being in the game without a playable character coming with him, all signs point to a Monster Hunter character coming to Smash. And most likely it's going to be the Rise Hunter. Alright, next up we got Crash Bandicoot. Now with Crash 4 being a huge success, and it coming to the Switch, and we know it's coming to Switch via data mine of the game's website, I believe it was, we could see Crash coming to Smash. Crash 4 sold well, the Insane Trilogy sold really well. And like I said, we could get a dual reveal, Monster Hunter and Crash. That way everyone could be hype and happy, contented. And he has his moveset. Alright, next, and now for the final likely character, and for the final character that I think is likely, it's Geno. Geno from Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. So let's see. Sakurai has wanted Geno since Brawl. Okay? And with him getting a Mii costume in Smash 4, which was the only Mii costume to get a splash screen alongside him, and means that he really those are signs to me that he really wanted him in the game. And with his Mii costume completely gone in Ultimate, when they could have brought him back alongside alongside Hero or any of the other fighter packs is crazy. And that point, and to me, that signals that he's probably going to get in. And everyone and a lot of people want Gino, a lot. So just bring 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 in the puppet, or I guess he would be considered a marionette. Okay, so now for my wanted characters. Okay, first we have Rex from the Xenoblade series. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is a great game. Finished it, amazing. I loved it. Now, Sakurai wanted to put Rex in Smash, but the development timelines didn't line up. So he couldn't. So as a consolation prize we got the Mii costume. But here's the thing, it was a bonus. You didn't purchase it. Well, technically you did. But still, Sakurai wanted him in the game, and he said the same thing about ARMS, about the development timeline not lining up. And for our first fighter pack, for Fighter Pass 7, we got Min Min, an ARMS rep. So that dramatically increases Rex's chances. Just bring in Rex with 3 other blades, possibly Pyra, Mithra, and Rock. Alright, next we have Master Chief. Master Chief, I've wanted him since I was little. Since I was way younger. Having a character from a first-person shooter beat in Smash would be legendary. And having it be Master Chief of all FPS representatives would just take that further. And yeah, you could say, oh, he uses guns and he's too violent. But here's the thing. Joker uses a gun. Bayonetta uses a gun. Heck, even Fox, Falco, and Wolf use guns. Yeah, they're laser guns, but Master Chief has guns like that. The Needler, the Plasma Rifle, the Energy Sword, the Gravity Hammer. You can make an entire moveset based on those weapons alone. Just let the Spartan get into Smash and finish the fight. Alright, next we got Spyro. Now this one would get me really hyped because I've been playing the Reignited trilogy and I am loving it. Spyro has so many different power-ups and moves that would translate so well into Smash. Like his head charge could be the charge could be his side B, and he could have a down B that switches between the elemental power-ups. I believe it's fire, plasma, and ice. And he already has different color palettes through cheat codes for the game. So everything is there for Spyro. Just put him in. Next finally we have Sora from the Kingdom Hearts series. Now Sora, he's a character I've never played a Kingdom Hearts game. I'm just gonna say that. But he just seems so cool, and I've seen some gameplay of him in his home series. And with his different Keyblade, he has so many different Keyblades and different abilities to pull from. The move set is there, and the spirits are there. You don't even need the Disney content. Yeah, people are gonna say, "Oh, Disney's not gonna let him," but you don't need the Disney content, do you? You have all the Kingdom Hearts characters that aren't from Disney. Just put those characters in as spirits. And you could have one of the non-Disney related areas be his stage. Like, what is it called? Isn't it called? I forgot what it's called. One of the towns. Okay. So a bonus one, Scorpion from the Mortal Kombat series. Now we have Street Fighter, we have Fatal Fury, and in capacity through the Heihachi Mi costume we have Tekken and Smash. Just bring in Mortal Kombat, and you'll have all of them. We'll have all of them. Yeah, you could put Sub Zero, but Scorpion is the poster child of the Mortal Kombat series. You can show him to most people, and they'll say, "Oh, that's the guy from Mortal Kombat," right? And he has his moveset because he's from a fighting game. Just make him like the other fighting game characters and have him face the direction of his foe. And he would even have a tether because of his spear. So yeah, those were four characters that are likely and four that I want, plus a bonus one that I want. This is Cubone Games signing off.